I'm going to lead with plains in case I draw my Phalanx Leader. Don't plan on winning with Sedge Scorpion Beats. Okay, and now we get to hold up God's Willing in case he has some sort of shenanigans. What we really want to draw is Fleecemane Lion. Steed resolves. Okay. Just gonna keep passing. As long as neither of us do anything, I feel like we have a slightly better late game. I haven't seen any big bombs. Not blocking here. I'm gonna save my tricks for his bigger stuff. Like that. Aha, Phalanx Leader. So now we'll have some decisions to make. If he plays a time to feed, he does not. Okay, well, we're clearly blocking here. He's just letting that happen. Okay. Not sure why he would want to make that trade because this is a pretty premium creature. But okay. And we get to sit around and protect our Phalanx Leader for the rest of the game, essentially. I think I'll play this thing now, just to get a body on the board, so we can get some value if we have to target our Phalanx Leader. Tap this gentleman. I will use the ability. I think I'll get in for one. Haven't seen Boon Satyr yet, but he probably would have used it, or at least considered using it at the end of my turn. Going to combat. Attacking with both. Alright, so question is if I want to go for it now. Go for the Gusto. I think I do, because I have God's Willing to protect myself if something goes awry. And we get to eat both of his creatures if things go right. If he has... actually, let's back up a little bit. Let's go back. Let's consider if he has Boon Satyr. Then this is still the correct block because he would go for it on his Fleshmad Steed, but I have the God's Willing, so he still gets blown out. Nope, he's just gonna lose combat. Alright, so now we're kind of in the driver's seat. What do we got? Asp is fine. So we're going to bestow. Yeah, I don't see him winning now, unless he has another Asp or something. So I could attack with the Snarecaster and God's Willing, but I'd rather hold the God's Willing in case he has something for the leader, so I'm sacrificing a little bit of damage for just the insurance policy, essentially. Because right now this is just straight up winning us the game. And he found his second Black Source. I don't know if that's going to be relevant or not. This could be a Sip of Hemlock. Monstrous, that's fine. Hopefully we get a land. Awesome. Goldpine Goliath. And I think I just pass here. Yeah. Hopefully he goes for a time to feed on my Phalanx Leader. Oh, this could be a bestowed Baleful Eidolon. Alright, Grey Merchant's fine. It's smaller than everything on the board. What would be good here? Hunt the Hunter would not quite kill his asp. Disciple's fine. We're just slowly building up our board to go for a big alpha strike later on. I'm going to continue preserving my God's Willing as long as possible. It's a little unfortunate that his two creatures are different colors, because it doesn't mean we can God's Willing for the win to make your guy unblockable. Mistcutter Hydra, huh? So here's the problem with the X spell. We can cast it for 6, or we can cast it for 5 and kind of easily telegraph the God's Willing. But it's possible he's been playing around that this whole time. So I think I'd rather just play it for 5. I don't think he can beat it, the God's Willing, even if he knows about it, so... And, you know, maybe we'll make him think we're just bluffing it anyway. So as it stands, if we attack with everybody, he's going to block. Okay, well, now that changed the math. Nylea's Disciple. Alright, so this could be a pretty interesting game. He has no cards in hand. I feel like combat's going to go very badly for us if we try to make a move here, because he has both the death touch guy and the Nessian Asp. That's too big for any of our guys to survive combat with. I'm trying to think what outs we have. We have a second Snarecaster to tap down one of his guys and start making combat a little better. We have... What are our other bestow guys? We have a Hopeful Eidolon. Hunt the Hunter wouldn't be the worst. Setessan Griffin, maybe. Even though the Nessian Asp stops that, so... Yep, and he gets another Death Touch guy, which is annoying. Attacking? Oh, I really hoped he would have done that. Wow. No, he's just going to get punished hard now. Let's see, how do I want to do this blocking? I can throw away the Snarecaster. No, I'm just going to let that thing through. I'm just going to kill his Asp. Not the Goliath. Not the Goliath. Block with the Mistcutter? Yeah. I'll just save whichever one he... Yep, perfect. Since he ordered the Phalanx Leader first, he can't choose to reassign the damage to Mistcutter Hydra to kill it, even though this thing has protection. We're choosing green. And we are scrying that to the bottom. And his guy dies. For the low cost of 1 white mana. And now we just get to Alpha Strike, I think. Yeah, there's no way he can kill us on the crackback. Perfect draw. Charge. Let's think about this. He's going to trade something off with the Sad Scorpion, probably this thing. So he'll still have to block all this, and we'll have the Griffin. I think I'm fine with losing the Phalanx Leader at this point. We don't really have that much more to be targeting it with. And we're going to start winning in the air. It's just time to try to close the game out as soon as possible. And he has to make some awkward blocks. Okay, so he's taking 4, 8. Taking 14. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And he's losing like his entire board. He's testing Griffin, and he's dead on board. Alright, so we have figured out that this deck is significantly better than our blue-black. We will likely be siding into it every game. He could have defend the hearth, I suppose, but it's not going to change my attacks. Guess I'm just going to attack with these. Sure. Doesn't really matter. Resolves. What is this? Okay. Yeah, sure. Alright. Selesnya deck is a little bit better than my original estimation had it, so good 1-0 start. Let's try to keep it up.